Zubair TV, Ensibuko y'amagezi.
Now, I'm not used to this temperature, the climate here, yeah. In Russia, it's very, very cold. Yeah, especially in November, December, it's very, very cold.
Yeah, then maybe you should go to these nice hotels that have AC,
Yeah, okay, but
or to the beach.
Someone is coming to pick me.
Oh, okay.
So, what's your name once again?
I'm Diana.
Diana.
Yes,
Diana, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I came last week. Okay, my name again is Swazkov.
Swazkov?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Swazkov, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swazkov.
Please, hello. Please. What will you take?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you sell wine here?
Yes, sir.
Good.
We do.
Read this fast. What you have?
Sparkling wine.
We have, madam.
Sparkle?
Sparkling wine.
Sparkling wine?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have Russian vodka?
Russian vodka? Yes, sir. We have.
Italian Matel?
We have, sir.
Indian Mahindra?
Yes, sir.
Jamaican lamb?
Yes, sir.
I want cocktail. Yeah. Don't worry. You see that. For me, I'm used to that wine. In Russia, we just take wine peke yake.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
You won't need some.
I was there for 11 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You won't need some lemon, maybe some ice blocks?
No. If you ever know,
Yes.
these starters.
Okay. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yes.
They are Mattel, eh?
Yes.
Italian Mattel.
Yes,
Yeah, I've
sir.
seen that.
Yeah, please enjoy,
yes,
sir.
the form. Okay. Exactly. This is the thing. You have.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit
In
too
Russia,
strong.
we take wine, my dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the students and the working class, the program on the spot, Tuba Tukomeo, my name is Ashraf Mulima is my name. Zubair TV tuwebaza mwena aba subscribing, aba liking, aba sharing, namu aba commenting, nadamu ababerera kodala kumpewo nimubanga mutesa naffe mu milamwa gyonna gye tuba tulese. Program on the spot tukomyewo tuwebaza mwena abawagira movie industry ya Uganda okubanga abazirumba mu cinema abagenda ku theaters ne mulaba mukola omulimu gw'amaanyi nnyo nyini nnyo ddala. Uganda Film Festival erina screenings ezigenda maaso era nga movies eziri selected nezo ezimu ezayiseeko kubeera screened zigenda baziraga mu cinemas ez'enjawulo, Century Cinema, Acacia Mall, Century Cinema, Arena Mall, abalala bagenda beera ku Metroplex Naalya Cinemax ate ne Entebbe ku Newmax Cinema. Film ezo zigenda bajja eziri muna Uganda ali eyo. Funa kadde, funa time ogende owerabire ku movies abana Uganda ez'enjawulo okuyingira omutwalo gumu kitundu gwokka naye oba supportinze industry n'amaanyi nnyo nyini ddala. Era mu studio program on the spot ettaala leero likutte omukyala ow'amaanyi ennyo era omuzannyi owa film Nakinku ali mu studio, tuli naye wano. Kasooka beeyanjulireko tukomewo on the spot.
Thank you, Ashma. My name is Diana Kahunde. And yes, I'm a filmmaker.
Diana Kahunde.
Yes, I'm multi-talented.
In the studio tulina omukyala Diana Kahunde nga wabagambye. She's a filmmaker kinene kiri wide, so tujja ba tukimanya. Nyongera okubajjukiza nti ali ku YouTube osobola ogenda no subscribinga, no likinga, no sharinga, no commentinga okuwabulamu wano na wali oba okusaba omuntu yenna gwe wandiyagadde tukukyalizeeko wano. Still tujja kuba tukikola mwe bakama baffe. Program on the spot. My name is Ashraf. Diana Kahunde yaani?
Big question. Yani.
If someone ayagala omutegeera obulungi Diana Kahunde alibwawa muki?
Yeah. Diana Kahunde zalibwa wano nga Kaloli Mulago.
Kaloli Mulago. Oli wa mu kibuga?
Ni wano. Naye nva Munyoro Mutoro and
Mama Munyoro Tata Mutoro.
Yes. Rest in peace, Daddy. It's a very big question. I don't know where to start from.
Diana mu Kahunde obulambo
Yeah.
bonna bumaze mulago.
No. Banzala wano, banzala mulago. Yeah. Naye mbadde mu Kampala.
Okulidde mu Kampala.
Nkulidde wano mu Kampala.
Bakuzika mu Kampala.
No.
Bakuzika Fort Portal.
Yeah, Fort Portal.
Oliwe Fort Portal.
Yes.
Kahunde.
Fort Portal or Hoima.
Yonna ogwayo. Hoima
Yeah.
kitegeeza oli Munyoro.
Munyoro Mutoro.
Munyoro Mutoro.
Yes.
Okay, Diana Kahunde ayiseewa okutuuka okuba nga afuuka Diana Kahunde gwe tulowooza. Where did you go to school? Which level of education?
Okay. I went to Kitante Primary School. I went to many secondary schools. I don't want to cut. I went to Bugema as well. I also went to Kisubi High School. I went to UCU.
UCU.
Yes, Uganda Christian University.
Which course did you do at UCU?
Public Administration and Management.
Public
yes,
administration.
so I hold a degree in that. Yeah.
So what inspired you like to let go of the public administration and management? Okulanda oyingira the film industry.
I think for me, I have been acting since I was a little girl.
In school?
Yes. I have an award in from P2. I still have my award.
Stage.
Yeah, I acted stage. It was a theater, and I acted as a nurse. It was my first role, so I hold it very dear. And I got an award for it.
You were in
Lower
P2?
school. Yeah, I was best actress, lower school. That, I think, is my most important award, to be recognized at that age. Of course, I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, and so I continued, participating here and there. I was a member of MDD and Wildlife and other clubs. So after primary, in secondary, I did a lot of interact. I did drama.
That is in Chitanti. At Chitanti.
That was primary.
Yeah.
Kitante Primary School. Yes, I acted. But in secondary, I was involved also in drama and interact. I was Miss Interact at some point, Miss Drama at some point, Miss Kisubi High. Yeah, so that opened the door for me to explore my talent. At campus, I didn't do anything. I needed to concentrate on my books because it was an agreement between me and my parents to finish school first and then do what I wanted to do.
So you gave up on the passion.
No, I didn't give up. I've
you
never
put it on
given.
hold.
I put it on hold. To finish school, because something that is very important. So after that, actually, during campus is when I landed my first auditions. I'm a member of film club.
Film club.
Yes.
Of the one at National Theatre.
Yes.
During that time, it was the chairperson was Brighton. Is it?
All I know is that Ali Mutaka and Esther Jakum, were the people who I found there. I met there. Yeah. I think the rest were also there. I think Geoffrey was also there. I've met him there as well. And Brighton, the late.
The late
yes.
Brighton. May her soul rest in peace.
Amen. Yeah. So, film club.
So how did you join film club? You just went to National Theatre, you saw a casisira somewhere, people were sitting, you joined?
Actually, what happened is I met somebody who knew somebody, those things. And I told them, I'm interested in theatre, I would love to act, I would love to,
Where did you meet that person at school?
At campus. I think it was Emma Kakai. Yes. I met her through somebody, through a close friend of mine. So Emma said, come to National Theatre. She was already there. She was already a big face and stuff. So when I went there, I met Wawiyo Senior. And he's the one who actually landed me the audition, my first audition.
That is for hostel?
For hostel, yeah. So I know him from a different, he was very close to my dad. They used to work together. So to me, he's really a father to me. So when he told me about the audition, I went there and I found Emma. She was one of the people organizing those auditions. And that's how I landed my first audition. Yeah. Actually, that was...
So you went for auditions. The auditions took place at National Theatre?
Yeah.
At National Theatre?
Yes.
So you didn't register, you just came in for auditions. It was
Yes.
your first time, your first audition.
The first audition for film. Yes. I had done audition for theatre with Philip Luswata, and there was another lady, I forget her name as well. I had already done a theatre play. Yeah. So I had already done auditions for theatre, but not for film.
Not for film.
Yeah.
So this was your first ever film auditions.
Yeah.
How did it go? How did it feel? You were looking at the the judges. First of all, who were the judges?
I remember the judges were Diana Beta. There was Kwezi Kaganda. There was Solaya Munyana. Yeah, those are the ones I remember. And yeah, those are the ones I remember. Yeah.
So how did it feel to you? How did you manage to pull it off?
It was quite scary, but I love a challenge. So all those jitters, they made me feel, butterflies in my stomach, in my belly and what, but I loved it. I loved it so much. Diana Beta had...
You didn't feel shy at some point?
That is what I'm saying.
Nervous?
I had butterflies. I was nervous. It was the first time I was, doing auditions with people I had been, hearing about and stuff. So, yeah, it was very scary. Very, very scary.
You went on in front of them?
Yes.
Did what you were told? Was it a monologue? You were given
no.
a script?
It was a script. It was a dialogue. And, yeah, it was a dialogue.
So you went in?
Yeah, I went
did your
in,
part,
did my
you
part,
left?
and left. We actually were about 8 girls. We had come with from UCU. And, went in, did our part.
You went home?
Yeah.
How long did it take them to communicate back?
Oh, they communicated that day.
That very day?
That very day.
what
I was on my
Diana,
way
you
back
want
home, and they texted me and told me, you've gone through. I would like to see you next Saturday. Yeah, so I started planning on, the next time. I didn't know how anything worked or, so it was, I could write a book. It was a very nice experience. Yeah.
So, the Saturday came.
Saturday
you went to
came.
Ruzira.
No, actually, it was somewhere in Gayaza.
Gayaza.
Yeah, it was somewhere in Gayaza, where I think the original location was, but it was quite far.
So on those auditions, who are those people that you remember very well? That we have one of the actresses and actors that were part of that auditions that you remember.
No, not when I was. They didn't go through.
They didn't go through.
No.
The people you knew.
The people I met there.
Yeah.
We didn't go through those auditions.
Meaning
there were rappers,
you didn't
musicians.
do the auditions with the Isaac Kudu.
No.
You just found yourselves together in the later on.
Yeah.
So there were many auditions.
Yeah, there were many auditions. That Saturday, I'm telling you, there were also auditions. Then they went on for quite some time, like about 2 months maybe. And then after that, I met the Kudus after they had, selected a tentative cast. Yeah. Then rehearsals began.
You saw Anne Kansime.
And I remember Anne Kansime. She was at the auditions actually.
You auditioned
Yes.
with Anne Kansime.
After some time. Yeah, she was not at the very first 2 times. Yeah, she came in I think at the 3rd time. Yeah, she kept coming in. Yeah, she was also there at the auditions. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
Then after rehearsals started, the series was out.
Actually, they first took us through, I don't know, how do I call it, orientation. It was not an immediate rehearsal. They explained to us what our characters were. They took us through the character bibles, the profiles. table reading. It was intense. It was intense, yeah, for almost a year. We were going through that. They were recommending to us what our characters should watch. For example, I was told to watch Queen of Generations. Yes, so I had to look for.
So
They looked for that. Not really, to do research. Yeah, see the way she wears the character and stuff like that. Yeah, so it was pretty intense. I wish most productions did that.
So it was 1 year of table reading, 1 year of training, 1 year of orientation. Were you being paid for that?
No.
Transport is yours every day?
At some point, they had transport. I think they had a vehicle. But no, we weren't being paid or given transport for that.
But meeting people from MTV, guiding you here and there?
Not MTV particularly.
Particularly, it was not the producer?
No, it was not. The executive producer was Conrad Nkutu.
Conrad.
Yes, yeah. So they used to bring different people to talk to us. Anyway, during the breaks of the seasons, they used to bring us different people. Yeah.
So, finally, you go on set.
Finally, I go on set.
You shoot.
And shoot my first.
How did you get the character?
How did I get it?
Yeah. And like when they told you, you know what, you're going to act. Before we go further, you acted as who in the hostel?
I acted as Annette Nandutu.
Annette Nandutu. So as Annette Nandutu in the hostel, it was one of the lead roles.
Annette was not a lead role in the beginning. Yeah, it was supposed to be a cameo, like every 5 episodes like that. And then I think
they loved the character.
I think there's something that I did, and they were like, no, she needs to come regularly.
Because every episode you would watch Annette Nandutu. Annette Nandutu. If not Annette, there is a Onesimus. If there's no Onesimus, there is hope.
Onesimus? You mean no Dodge? Yeah.
You get? So you went on screen finally.
Yes.
Are you still in school? How are the students seeing you? Because hostel was everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Everyone who was watching a hostel.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, people were wondering, is she the one? Is she not the one? Yeah, so in the beginning, people did not quite bombard me. It was after the character really grew. Yeah, I started, I think, episode 2. So when it went on air, that's when it became a thing. Yeah, it became a thing. Yeah, I started getting free things.
Like what? People come at school. Yeah,
I could not go to the canteen and pay for anything. No, you just sit there in my might.
Hostel manager.
Not really hostel manager.
No, hostel managers could say, Diana, this time you don't need to pay money for the hostel.
Actually, I did not go to a hostel.
You were coming from home?
Yes, I was commuting from home. And I thank God now that I wasn't in hostel. Yeah, because we were depicting things in hostel that I had no idea about. Yeah, so
you became a celebrity. How did it feel?
I did not take it like that, because for me it was a passion. I was doing what I love finally, and it was not like, oh, now I'm on TV and what. It didn't occur to me. It has never really occurred to me.
But it was everywhere, because from hostel all the cast were new actors. But from nowhere, Annie Kansima is big.
Yeah.
Annette Nandutu is big. Isaac Kudu is big.
But they were not those.
Michael Jr.
But those people had been acting. They were not fresh.
But on stage.
Yes, they were already celebrities. I mean, look at the cast. Kudu, Omara was a stand-up comedian.
But not as big as he became after the hostel.
Yes. But at least for them, they had that experience of some limelight. What? Me, I was green. Yeah.
So, hostel was everywhere. What were you doing at that time? You finished school when it was still airing?
Yes.
And what did you do next?
What did I do next? I was working. I had landed that job.
Ah,
So for me,
getting paid
I
well.
was getting paid. Not well, I was getting paid. Yes. Yeah. I would have preferred, 6 figures at that time. Yeah, but I did not get them. Yeah, but I was getting paid. At that moment, I was happy to do what I was doing. I loved it. I was in my zone. I had been praying to God for this. Yeah, so I had landed exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn my passion into a career. And as soon as, the opportunity itself, I was making money.
By seeing your first ever movie, The Hostel, right now in Uganda, most of the producers, actually big producers, were actors
Yes.
that started with that project.
Yes.
You can see the Nawisos, you can see the Annette Nandutu. Actually, most of the big producers came from that hostel.
Yes.
From the hostel as actors and actresses.
Yes.
It means that was enough payment for the actors.
No. Actually, we did so many things along the way to get to this point of now producing here and there. It wasn't that money that gave us entandikwa, if I may say that. The entandikwa, though, that I could say came from hostel was the fame. You walk into an office and they give you attention, so you are able to communicate what you want, and it is easily given to you. I may go to a bank, and because of the face, someone will just come and say, please come and I attend to you, Yeah, so such things, but not finances.
So the hostel never got a climax, right?
No.
It didn't have a climax.
No.
What went wrong? Why Raji movie tebagimalayo? Where was the problem? Waliwo enkayana mu ssente, abazanyi mwechanga.
Ashraf, isn't that?
People over there want to know what happened. Because movie yali etuuse ewantu wesingiro kachinga.
Wali.
Everyone was like, oh, the next episode is tomorrow. Monday, tomorrow is Wednesday. We need to watch the hostel. Just from a blooper,
Yeah.
movie stops. Abazanyi mwekalakasa. Because after the movie stopped, still we saw different wrangles.
Yes.
This and this happened. An actor coming on camera saying this. Another one says this. Now we want to know from you, Diana, what went wrong from your side?
Ashraf, that question should be for the producers of hostel.
No, as you,
I'm still in their good books. I don't want to.
No, were you at home and they called you? You know what, Diana? The hostel.
No, actually, that's not what happened. There were many things that contributed or led to the downfall of hostel, and right now I think they could have been addressed and would still be going on with our seasons at the if those things had been addressed. Yeah, so it's what I'm going to say about that. Management had their own issues, actors had their own issues, and yeah.
As an actress
Yes.
in the movie and the cast,
Yeah.
what was your issue?
Oh, my issue was pay. I just needed an increase.
You just needed more money.
I just needed more money.
Maybe even others, Anne Kasime wanted more money.
Anne wasn't actually in hostel. She didn't do the role. The role was given to Elena.
Elena Navuso. So Eliana also wanted more payment.
We all needed the money.
Navuso wanted
Now
more
we
payment.
look at this. We are now
Stars.
everywhere. We are on borders. We need to be in a place where we perform best. So we needed rent for our homes. We needed transport system, made easier. We needed to look a certain way. So we needed money to maintain what they had begun. Yes, we needed to look the part,
Yeah.
You can't be on TV and then someone is seeing you and you meet them and they're like, Annette, you should be driving a car by now. And it feels bad, you get. Annette, you live here?
Eh.
You know, you need to be like in Munyonyo or something, because for people and the big sponsors that we had expected us to look a certain way.
In other words, the management put a lot of money in the marketing and they forgot about the branding.
I don't think they put a lot of marketing because the show itself
Was
marketed itself. Yeah.
It was a very good show.
It was a very good show.
And a unique one.
Yeah, and very unique. So, you know those things that sell themselves? Yes. I don't think they needed a lot to make it successful.
So generally, to stop the hostel, what led to the downfall of the hostel TV series was actors and actresses. They wanted more money. They wanted money, like to
maintain.
increase on the payment.
Just that.
Just that.
Just that.
Which the money could be there because the series was doing very well.
Yeah, it was
It
doing
had
very well.
sponsors. So the problem was the management.
I am not going to
After
pin
some time,
anything.
it was removed from NTV. We saw it on another channel. Was it a Kenyan channel?
Yes.
So it means the management took it from NTV because the actors were rioting. Let me say it.
NTV was not really the sole.
They were just a distributor.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess after some time they became part of the producers.
Then the show went to a Kenyan channel.
Yes.
You got more money
No.
that we wanted.
No.
What
No.
do you mean?
We were not paid for that.
So the show was showing
Maybe the
on another
producers.
channel,
Yeah.
and you were enjoying.
They were enjoying.
You were not happy that
No, of course.
bali kulaga mu Kenya kati shows zonna.
Well-
Billboards were everywhere.
Yeah, billboards were everywhere. Even when I went to Nairobi, I was recognized. But I mean,
You didn't get any penny.
no. You know, there is one thing being known and the other showing for it. Yes. I would want to go to Nairobi and sleep in a beautiful hotel. You know, I would want to, at that point, I would want to go flying, not by bus.
Not by bus.
Yeah. Because I had done the work. I had put in the research. I had, you know.
So all
Yeah.
that time when the movie was showing in Kenya, mwenga abazanya mu hostel, you were not contacted to sign anywhere or
No.
a release form,
Maybe others were, but personally, I wasn't.
but you had a big role in the series.
Yes.
Program on the spot. My name is Ashraf Mulima. Tukyali ku Zubair TV. Mwebale nnyo abali abatusupportinga, abasubscribinga, abalikinga, abasharinga, nammwe abakomentinga. Tuwebaza nnyo. Tubeera wano nga tubeera twogera ku movie industry. Tukuleetera buli muntu gw'oyagala mu industry eno. Gw'oyagala alina ekibuuzo ky'ogenda awo wansi ku comment section. Beera nga obaako n'obubaka bw'oteesa. Ate gwe alina ky'ayagala okubuuza nga kiri kuffe oba anywhere inamba weeri awo wansi ku program on the spot. Tukyagenda maaso. Tulina omukyala Diana Kahunde oba muyite Aneti. Abalabanga the hostel walinga Aneti nga always obeerawo ne commotion n'owa gate mu hostel eyo. Gwasinga okuyomba n'owa gate. Bali bamuyitani Odongo Onyango.
What gate?
Eh.
What gate yali ani?
Isaac Kudusi yali gate man. Custodian.
Yes.
Kati ate luvannyuma nnyo ne tumutuuma Onesimus. Where did the name Onesimus come
I have
from?
no
I'll ask
idea.
him.
Yes.
I'll ask him
You
one
should.
day.
You should.
Isaac Kudu tukwetaaga ku show on the spot otubuulire. Tukyagenda maaso. Hostel eraze e Kenya.
Yes.
Evudde ku NTV. Abe Kenya bajagadde. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
Actually, Kenyans showed it love than Ugandans.
No, Bambi, no. Ugandans really supported. They did.
Because according to what I saw, Nairobi had billboards of the hostel.
Okay,
everywhere.
maybe that.
Yeah.
I think they were selling the product for people to watch because they had to make money for the show, off the show.
So,
Yeah.
what was next for Diana Kahunde? The hostel is done, closed, no more money because at least you were getting some 1%, but now no even that. No, that 1% is already also gone.
Yeah.
What came next?
So while I was on hostel, I was, in fact, for me, I'll always be indebted to hostel because it taught me everything I know. They gave me the opportunity. They trained me They trained me in continuity. They trained me to direct, produce. I did almost everything. The only thing I didn't get time to do was maybe cameras and lights and sound. Yeah, but everything else in production, they trained me. So after that, they did season 4 of the hostel, Serenity, and they hired me. So I went back and worked. So for me, I didn't stop. Yeah, I continued. I continued getting paid, and then they paid me very well. Yes, because
So
I
you
was
went
behind
on
the camera.
crew or
Crew. Yeah, because like I've said, they gave me training, so they hired me to go back, and after some time they promoted me, and I was the assistant director of the whole Fast Track Productions. So
that was the hostel Serenity.
Fast Track Productions.
Fast Track. You signed under Fast Track Production?
Yes. Yes, that is the company.
Not only the hostel.
No. Yeah. Hostel is just part of one of their productions. But Fast Track as a whole had different productions. Yeah. So so I was hired back, and I continued working with them. So I didn't stop. From there, I had other shows that came up. I started learning how to write from that point. And then I used to go to Kwezi Kaganda to read my scripts, and he really, really helped me. He kept telling me, no, you can't write this, start like this, character Bibles and everything. So for me, I continued learning.
That time that you were also part of the minibus?
Minibus came...
MTV?
Yeah, just after that. Yeah, a little bit after that. After I left Hostel Serenity, when it ended, then Minibus called me.
Minibus came?
Yes.
You got a job at NTV?
No, Minibus was not for NTV.
It was also a solo product?
Yes. Yes, it was a very different company. Yeah. It was, I think it's called Africa something.
Don't mess with Kansime.
Yes, Kansime was doing Minibus before me. So when she started doing Don't Mess with Kansime,
you came to
yes, then they hired me. And that is how I joined Minibus.
Okay, from there, about the movies.
Yes.
What movie did you go to next? A series, a feature? You answer that when we come back. Okay. My name is Ashraf Molima Ashma. Tuchali ku Zubair TV program on the spot. Chizimbe tuchali no mchala Diana Kahunde, a very good actress, director, writer, everything. She's very good. She's a full filmmaker. So tukomao tugenda ko mubulango bwa kama bafe nyongero okubajukiza program ene tekebwa mu center ba Queens and Kings ekibiri. It's a bar and lounge. Genda yo wefunire ka awewa akalunje ebyokulya sauna, steam bath eziri habo jeziri mu bungi nnyo nyini ddala, era nga oba oyagala ka live band buli lwo hakuna babeerawo n'abayimbi aba Zubair band. Katukomewo.
PDA, public display of affection, including no holding hands, no kissing and no hugging.
It really reminds me of the matron in our orphanage.
Listen to this. All door rooms should be open at an angle not less than 45 degrees if a member of the opposite sex is in the room.
Shut. Time for the rescue team.
This guy is very violent. Don't you ever dare step in my room again? What are you saying? Speak a language I understand.
That is not the way to treat a girl you're interested in.
Who says I'm interested in her?
Well, why did you take her pictures? And you think we don't know what you do in the privacy of your rooms?
By the way, you be very careful what you say, because like I warned you, by the end of this semester, muliro.
I want those pictures.
Why do you want to embarrass her?
Okay, here, check for yourselves. I don't have those pictures in my phone.
You downloaded them onto your laptop.
And you people have got it all wrong.
I knew it. You wanted to sleep with her.
By the way, your time is coming. Oh, I do not have those pictures.
What is wrong with you? Don't you know she's a Mlokole?
I have told you I don't have those pictures. If you don't believe me, that is your problem.
Where do you think you're going?
To get my registration forms.
You're not going anywhere until you give me those pictures.
Zubair TV, Ensibuko y'amagezi.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Ochali ku Zubair TV program on the spot. My name is Ashraf Mulima. Tubebaza mwenna ababerako abasubscribinga, abalikinga, abasharinga namwe abakomentinga ne mutweyungako ku miramwa gye tuba tutaddewo. Queens and Kings Kibiri ku Busabala Road be batutekamu ensimbi balina ka steam bath ka sauna obiri habo genda ojemu amasavu mu mubiri genda okole olususu wonna wali ku Queens and Kings Kibiri akokunywa akalungi ambient sound owotula n'owumulirako osobola okolerawo meeting za mbaga za mikolo ekifo kirungi nnyo nnyini ddala abakozi b'ebivulu still nammwe osobola okutegekerawo ekivulu ky'obulungi babeera ne cinema night olunaku olw'okulaba movies ez'enjawulo babeera ne live band era bonna obasangawo Busabala Road Kibiri Queens and Kings. Mu program on the spot tukyalina omukyala Diana Kahunde. She's an actress, a filmmaker, awedde emirimu nti producer, director, actress, ate nga muwandiisi akubadde mu movies ennyingi nnyo ez'enjawulo ze tugenda okubanga tumanya abamujjukira ennyo movie gye yatandikiramu baali bagiyita The Hostel mwe yazanyanga Annette Nandutu nga effujjo lyakola buli lunaku ayomba n'owa neyali wa gate akulira custodian wetukomye Diana nkyatubuulira project ezaddakaawo after The Hostel.
Zali nyingi. After Hostel nakola Bulango. Minibus yantwalira time nagikolera sometime, so for some time yali the sole project genaliko. After that nenkola The Lookers. Originally yali you know Taman, still by Fast Track Production. In fact you're showing up on DSTV. Yes. No, it was one season.
It was only one season.
It was one season. It was beautiful, but it was only one season.
Yeah.
It was okay.
The Lookers.
It came.
Lookers was a very good movie.
Yes, it was a good series.
A very good one.
Yeah. After that, I continued working with them behind the cameras. Like I told you, I wanted to learn more. Then we went to do some trainings. You remember Maisha Lab?
Film Lab.
Yes, Film Lab. Yeah, so I also went there and I got some training. I didn't stop there. Many things. And then I joined Mr. Segawa.
Mr. John Segawa.
Uncle John. And he taught me a lot. He also trained me in directing.
Beyond Borders production.
Yes.
So which project was your first project in Beyond Borders?
There was a play called Kantindigwa. Yes, at Bat Valley. That was my first project with him. Yeah. We also planned to do Because of You. We wanted to redo it. So we were writing. He was training me in writing as well at that time. After that, we did another one. Excuse me. It is called Zansanze. Zansanze. Yes.
Blockbuster.
Yes. It was also stage. Yeah, so between there was Kampala Film Festival where I did a production, a presentation on stage called Stings, something like that, I've forgotten. Around that time also, I went back to working with Fad Mutumba. I did, what was the show called? I've forgotten it, yeah.
A number of them.
Yeah, there were many.
How did you join Mistakes Girls Do TV series? You're now back in NTV, on NTV. You last appeared on NTV show.
Yeah.
It was Hostel. Eventually, Mistakes Girls Do goes on Spark TV.
Oh, before Mistakes Girls Do, I did Power of Legacy with NTV. Yes.
With NTV. Power of Legacy. I
Yes,
remember that.
yeah. I was actually interning there as a producer. So I was getting training as a producer there and also assistant director for the show. Yeah, so I did Power of Legacy before Mistakes Girls Do. Yeah.
Okay, so there comes Mistakes Girls Do. How did you get the role? Who contacted you?
So when I was doing the honorables with Uncle John, I got to meet Limit Production MD. He came. They were working together with Uncle John, so he came to set, and I think he was
part of the
casting. No. Yeah, he acted as well, but he was part of crew. Yeah, so he was casting as well. So that's how we met. I used to just hear about him, but I had not met him anyway. So that's how we met, and then we got to talk, and yeah, he told me he would want to work with me and things like that. So he told me, oh, you know about my show, I'm looking for an actress, blah, blah, blah. Can you come to the office? So I went to the office. He told me about the role, the character, and it's something that I had really wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted to do that role before, a quarrelsome woman.
Yeah.
And because I'm very peaceful, I don't quarrel. So I wanted to see how would I look if I quarrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so he gave me the role. Yes, he's the one who contacted me. Yeah, to answer your question.
So you started Mistakes Girls Do. How was the journey?
The journey was good.
Very good.
Yes, I liked it. I liked the fact that he meets once a week. They do rehearsals, read-throughs, and all that at their offices. Yeah, so I liked that. You go, you meet other people, and what. My only problem at the time is that I didn't meet my husband. The person I was going to act with did not come for rehearsals.
Who was that?
What is his real name? Tom. Okay,
Tom.
that is the character name.
Who was acting as Tom?
Yes.
That is Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah, so that was my journey. I went there. We did some rehearsals. He gave us some situations to act as well. And then, the shoot began. He explained my character very well. So...
You've acted in then from there you acted in the What If TV series.
Yes,
Power Magic.
Yeah, I also did that.
You have acted in over 5 series.
Are they 5?
Over.
Yes, they are
over 5 series.
Yes.
Over 5 series. So which one is your best? Like whenever I see my character in this series, I feel this was me.
Really? Yeah. You want producers not to call me for work. I like all of them.
No, it's not that. The best was this. Yeah.
Honestly.
But what you felt like, really, this character either challenged me or this character, really, I loved it. I was sinking into it.
Sinking into it. I think for every role they give you, there is a percentage. There's something. Yeah. That connects to it. Yeah, for instance, for Hostel, why I would say Hostel is because it was my first. Yeah, so it shaped me. Yeah, so I'll forever choose it.
The most challenging character you've done in film?
Wow, one only?
2 or 1?
There've been many. Most of them are challenge because I have to be that person. So I have to do a lot of research to become that person. Actually, I'll go back to Annette. It was the most challenging for me because I had to be bubbly, yet I am an orphan, yet I am noisy, I am crazy. It was a lot.
You are an orphan, but you have to act like
bubbly. Yes. Like balancing all those things to put them in one was a challenge.
Another one.
Honorables.
Honorable.
Yes. I was acting as a Briton. Emusama. That tongue twisting is not for play.
Emusama.
I had to act like a Briton. Yeah, so that accent. Yo.
Which character
for that
you
long
acted and you feel like I really need to act this character?
Yes, I want to act like a Nigerian and pull off that that accent. I want it.
You want to act like a Nigerian?
Yeah.
Do you speak piggy English?
Yes, I do.
Afa.
Half now. What is it? I beg.
You the chop finish?
The chop. Well. Yeah.
So you want to do that character?
Yes, I also want to act as a crazy person.
Very crazy.
Yes. Maybe someone mentally challenged. Yeah, I want to understand. I want to learn about what they go through. I'm very passionate about mental health, actually. I even have a project that I'm doing about mental health with Rotary. Yeah, so I want to, get into that role. Yeah, I've seen people who do that, and they're really good. Yeah, so I want to act that as well.
So, last year, Uganda Film Festival, you attended the festival.
I did.
You were nominated.
Yes.
Best Actress in a TV series.
Yes.
Together with others, the Koja, others like?
I don't remember.
Diana Nawatanzi.
Yes.
In JDC, and others more and more. The person who was presenting the award, the winner of that award was Diana. We didn't know which Diana.
Yes.
And the person who was presenting the award, the nominees are Diana Nabatanzi, and Diana Kahunde, so and so and so forth. The announcer didn't mention the second name.
Yeah.
He said the winner is Diana.
Yes.
How did you feel? Because we had two Dianas on the list.
Actually, I was excited, of course. The problem came when all the cameras were targeted at me.
Yeah, because when they said the winner is Diana, all the cameras came to you.
Yes. So, of course, definitely my fans and my supporters expected, it pulled me up and expected it, I guess, to be me or something like that.
You stood up? Because according to the series, maybe everyone thought she deserved it. She really deserved the role, the award. You stood up, went to pick the award.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, then they told me, it's the other Diana.
Immediately, the Speaker of the Parliament, Mr. Tayewa.
Oh, I love that man.
He stood up and gave you 2 million cash.
Yes, cash, abegi. Hey, you can keep your bad, your metal. I got cash. Leave me.
You were happy?
Very happy.
Even the time people expected you, you were happy because you have your 2 million.
My dear, okitegere sente zoberere. Omuntu out of the blue say kwata
oba much planning nga n'omuntu yali agaba award nti ayite erinnya mwena mugeneyo ne Diana Nabatanzi.
Yeah, we didn't plan. No, we didn't plan. You can't plan such an embarrassment.
It wasn't an embarrassment. Because at the end of the day, it was not your fault.
Yeah.
It was the fault of the person announcing the award.
Yeah.
You got your money cash. How did you feel?
I felt very, very good.
No, before you got the money, when you reached and they were like, no, it is not you.
No, I felt bad when I understand these things happen, right? But the people who came to the stage with me started crying. So that is what hurt me the most. I was like, all these people believe in me, and now, this has happened. Yeah, so the pain was my people, my personal persons, how they felt. Yeah, for me, I mean, I've been through worse. That is nothing. Yeah. So, yeah, that was anyway how I felt.
Did Uganda Film Festival compensate on that?
Compensate with what?
With the...
We're in Uganda. We're not in Hollywood.
Did anyone from UCC give you a call about that?
Someone called me and apologized, and for me it was not, they didn't need to do anything or say anything. Yeah. I had my money.
You had your money, cash.
Nothing matters.
The winner was winning.
Hey.
How much?
I think 5 million.
5 million plus an award and a trip
10
of
million?
20 million. No, it was 10 million.
Yeah.
For the award and 20 millions for the
School.
trip.
Yeah.
Those are 30 millions plus the award. It didn't matter to you.
No. What mattered to me is that the Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, is
stood
my
up
fan
and recognized you.
and recognized
And
me.
he was happy.
And it
that
was on Twitter.
he loves the way
You get?
act. Yeah.
And he gave me money personally. My dear, that for me beats everything.
And he said it openly. I am your fan.
Yeah. For me, that was big for me. I went to his office. They gave me the money. There's nothing that beats that. Wait. You pay for your current title, you sign quickly.
In 5 words, how can you describe that event? Uganda Film Festival 2023, the 10 years celebration of the UFF.
Ashma, please.
As an actress, you've been in this industry for over years.
5 words.
So the industry was celebrating 10 years of the government support. How do you see? Was it okay, balancing?
I think they've improved, because I was there at the very first
2013
UFF. So I think there's been a lot of improvement. They've supported. They're now supporting film.
Actors
It could
get
have been
money.
better. It could have been better. Why do I say that? I heard that in some festivals, like in Hollywood, they send you a note or a card or something or email and tell you might be
the winner.
the winner, organized for your speech. You get, or they might say, don't be shocked if you are. You get. So someone comes
Ready.
you know, or in this scenario, we were two Dianas. They could have sent her a message and said, "You're the winner."
You are the winner.
Yes,
She didn't even appear because
she didn't appear.
I hear she has been part of the festival for years, but not getting a nomination. So she didn't expect the nomination this time.
Yeah,
Plus, she didn't expect to win
yeah.
as Diana Nabatanzi. And luckily enough, she won Best Actress. I saw her post when she was sponsored to go in South Africa to enjoy as the winner. She was surprised. She didn't know. In the post, she mentioned that she thought these things are lies. It's not true that Uganda UCC pays that money for you to go and enjoy outside Uganda. So you who had that belief came. You feel they have done something, but still there is room for improvement.
Yes, yeah.
Is the industry going somewhere, or we are still constant?
No, I think it's going somewhere. Like I say, there's been a lot of improvement. The government is now supporting through UCC, UFF. It's now supporting. It's giving people money. People have jobs now. We don't feel like it's now a Passover. You know how the president says arts is. You know how he talks about the arts. Yeah. So with that provision, it gives people some money for employment. There are so many people in our age group don't have employment. Yeah. So if you're an artist, at least you have some hope.
2022 Uganda Film Festival. We had the best actor, or as Ankakalukanyi Patrick.
Yes.
You were there.
I was.
I saw you.
I was.
Cameras were on you everywhere.
I was nominated as well.
You were a
Yes,
nominee.
yes.
Kakalkanyi Patrick, in his speech, he stood up
Yeah.
and said this industry, actors and actresses need to be treated as professionals.
Yes.
Professionals earn a minimum wage.
Yes.
Professionals are given insurance.
Yes.
Professionals have to get this, and that.
Yes.
That's the short, that's what I remember about the speech. But the speech was about we want more, we need more.
Yes.
Best Actor, Uganda Film Festival takes over 10 millions with the award, with the trip sponsored. Best Actress, we even have Best Director with 20 millions. 35 millions. Is that enough? It's not enough. According to Kakalkanyi's speech, were you in support?
Yeah.
Were you not in support?
I don't know. Is it for support or not support? I think what he said was right. He spoke his heart. He's entitled to his opinion, and so am I. And whatever he said came from his heart. So I think there's room for improvement. Yeah, and I believe what he said, he did not say it out of the blue. He woke up that morning and spoke. It's something he has been thinking about. He has been hearing artists grumbling. So he said it from a good place. Yes, and he was not speaking for himself. He was speaking for all of us.
The actors and actresses, the filmmakers didn't support him in this. Was he speaking for himself or for the all filmmakers?
We have a sense of fright. Yeah? We are scared to stand together. We are not unified. He was not speaking for himself. He was representing all of us. Because what he was saying was true. I mean, we spoke about hostel. If they were paying us well, I would still be in hostel. I would still have a job there.
So what went wrong
So,
to Kakalkanyi?
There was nothing wrong. He said the truth. That there are some places that don't pay well, and that's the truth.
But he faced the boycott alone.
He faced it, yes. What I'm saying is that he is entitled to his opinion. And I think that was very brave of him to go out there and do that. I would if I had the opportunity. Yeah, because it's the truth and they know it. That is why they are calling it boycott. Yeah, because you see, when you're a great leader, there are leaders that stand alone, lone wolves.
If you stand for the truth, you better be ready to stand
alone. Yes, yeah. So I think it was brave of him, and it is, in my opinion, it is true. Yeah, there are places that, I mean, like you asked, 10 million, is it enough? No.
For an actor, it's not enough.
No, it's not enough.
20 million
for a
is
director,
not enough.
it's not enough.
30 million is not enough.
It's not. I've just shot my pilot, yeah, and I can't. You know how I've gone through. Yes, so it's not enough. A lot of money was spent,
and at the end of the day, the actor wins. You give him 10, 30 millions.
There is room for improvement, and even that they are giving right now, it wasn't there maybe 20 years ago. From the stories I hear, the Kwezi is talking about, you know, the Mariam Dagirs, 30 years ago, that money wasn't there. So for it to be there, we need to start appreciating the small wins.
The small wins.
Yeah. Because once it's there right now, that means there is room for improvement. And that is something that, even if it is not moving at the pace that we want, it has happened.
10 years of Uganda Film Festival, the quality of the movie industry has changed.
It has improved.
It has improved.
Yes, it has improved.
We have got movies competing in African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, AMAs, outside Uganda. Are we on the right track?
Yeah, we are in the right track. I believe so.
The industry is okay. There's nothing we need. We don't need a film council.
We need a film council. We need a union.
Commission.
We need a film commission.
We don't need a ministry.
We need a ministry of arts.
But we have the money. We have the good movies. Do we need all that?
Yes, we do.
And
for instance,
as artists, what steps have we taken to have all those?
I have been on several platforms, and I hear of these plans all the time. You know?
Are you a member of UFMI?
No.
Uganda Federation of Movie Industry?
No.
You are a producer, an actress. Why?
I would like to attach myself to something that is organized. Yeah.
Are you a member of the Actors Guild? Film Actors Guild?
Now, I've heard of it. But you see, I am not... I would want to be on a member of something organized. Why I am still a member of Film Club, and if they call me, I will wake up and go there, is because they're organized. Yes. There is Uganda National Producers Association of Uganda. I'm a member there because I saw the structure. I saw it starting. I read the paperwork. It was organized and still is. You know, there is... I was actually the secretary, the first secretary. So I saw that it was organized. Why these other things are not getting to where they are, that's how they've been for 30 years, is because there is no organization. Yeah. And me, I'm not going to attach myself to something that is disorganized. Everyone wants to be a leader. No. Put a structure that after maybe 2 years, you change leadership. We can't be saying we want change, and yet we are the problems.
Okay, as an actress, as a film producer, the industry has been there for years, whereby you just wake up one day, you do a movie, you produce it, you put it in the cinema, you put it in the theaters, which is not the case now. Now, to put a movie in the cinema or theater, it has to be classified by Media Council. They have to watch it, remove all those things, and classify it 18 and above, 13, PG-13, PG-18, PG-16.
Yes.
Uganda movies are being classified. But when you go to cinemas, we have movies that are not classified from outside Uganda. Hollywood movies, Bollywood, Nollywood. Are we okay with that as filmmakers, or you as a producer? Are you okay with that, or you feel those movies also need to be classified? And how does classification help the industry?
I think classifying movies is important. Yeah, because there are different age groups. And some maybe Bollywood movies are not classified. It also helps with how our moral is going to grow. For instance, if a movie has not been classified 18 and above, and a 13-year-old gets to watch it, and you want our morals to change.
Does it work on only Ugandan movies?
It doesn't work on only Ugandan
Why
movies.
Is it only?
I'm sure it is done in Nairobi as well.
No, I mean, why on Media Council of Uganda it works on only Ugandan movies?
I think they're trying to improve our system. Yes. To be at a certain standard, international standard, it is a requirement.
Diana Kahunde is the person we have in the studios. Before we close, Diana, who is your best actress and best actor in Uganda?
In Uganda, I'm not going to say my best, because
That's the people you love.
Yeah, there are quite a number of people. I like Rehema Namfuka.
Rehema Namfuka, I love her.
I have been watching her, and yeah, she's brilliant. In the main, I really liked Nkakalukanyi. Yeah, the list is long. Yeah.
Nkakalukanyi Patrick.
Yes.
Okay, best director?
Best director.
Minus the people you've worked with.
Oh, wow. How can I say that's the best without having an experience?
Plus them.
I would think, that is, you've caught me off guard on that one. Best director, I think all directors have different, the way they approach different movies. Yeah, so I don't have best.
Program on the spot. My name is Ashraf Mulima, call me Ashman. Mwebale kwekumira ku Zubair TV. Program eno okubanga mugiraba kuva gye yatandikidde paka weekomedde. Bima bingi nnyo tetusobola kubimalayo, biba ebintu bingi nnyo nnyini ddala. Omukyala gwe tulina mu studio muzannyi wa film ayina ekirala kyakola, muyimbi kyetutageddeeko bingi bye tutaweekoonyeeko era nga tusuubira okumufuna olunaku olulala. Twogere ku talent endala. She's a musician, a great one, a great vocalist. So ebyo byonna tujja batubimanya mu session enaddako awo mu maaso awo. Ku kamera nkoze ne mwana mulenzi Jose era Kiguli ku kamera 2, owo kamera 3 ne tubeerako ne mwana mulenzi Alafa. Ate ku sound babadde babiri George ne Kofa be babadde ku sound, omulimu gw'amaanyi gwe bakoze. Program on the spot. My name is Ashraf Mulima. Tubebaza nnyo abasubscribing agenda otekewo akade. Queens and Kings kibiri be batutaddemu omusimbi okuva ebusaabala road wali eri. Bwendayo weefunire ekyokunywa, weeyagale steam bath ne sauna gyebiri mu bungi.
Zubair TV, Ensibuko y'amagezi.